Oh, hi YouTube. Kind of doing something that I haven't done for a while, but one of my toys that I have, some of you have seen it on Instagram and Facebook, but nobody has really seen it from YouTube yet. Well, it needs a little bit of help, and I'm about the only one that I can afford, like I always used to say. So I don't have to get down under it, but I do have to change the carb. It's problem with my toys is some of them have to sit more than I can use them, and I'm not really ready to get rid of it yet. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to change the Edelbrock 500 that's on my little truck. It's the first one I've had to replace in the 5 years that the truck's been running. And I've owned the truck a lot longer than the 5 years. This was a 12-year project for me. So it's been heavily modified. Right now she's running with a 350 Chevrolet Camaro subframe, cut the frame, modifications throughout the entire truck that was the topper to my hobby when I was doing this. I did everything to this truck that I ever wanted to do to a truck. Or by modifying it, I mean. So I'll show you little blips of what I'm doing. So this is what I'm going to be changing. This is my, it's an Edelbrock 500. It's a very small carb. Still a 4-barrel carburetor. It is what's on the truck right now. It's got a manually operated choke on it. This is what it looks like down inside the engine compartment. The engine sits way low in the engine bay, and because she's actually mounted to the Camaro frame. I have a blower fan on the radiator because the engine sits so low I can't even run a fan on it. She's running with a 350 turbo and a 10-inch Chevrolet posi traction rear end from a Camaro. Everything underneath this truck's a Camaro. It was all engineered from a 1980 Camaro that I tore apart. The truck is equipped with power steering, power brakes, and an automatic transmission. About 1980s technology on the distributor. There's no computer in here as to like the new cars. This was all built with technology that I knew about back in the late 70s, early 80s. That's still available today. Just got back from the parts store, and I've got to build the fuel filter and situation for the new carb. And the old one had failed. This is the old one, and it's all made up because I hand fitted all the fuel lines and wiring and everything into the truck many years ago. So now we have to do it all over again. Now we're ready for a test ride. That's the inside of my truck. Now this is where the truck sits most of the time in my garage. You can see it's full of, yeah. Lots of things. I'm going to have to clean it out one of these days. I know this is not woodworking, but this is part of who I am and what my past was. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of it too.